nice of you to drop by. Now, what kind of game do you want to play? The network or home version? Nothing wrong with a little home action. How many people are we talking about? Okay, tell me this. What's your name? Super, we got it. Instructions. Yes or no? What is your... Great. I didn't want to give them. I'll talk to your stubby little butt after the game.
Choose your alter ego.
Where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hello there, and welcome to our Run for Your Life. Ow! Ah! Ah! Run for your life! Ah! It's the Run for Your Life episode! Ah! Hi there, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. How are the kids? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, enough of the nice stuff. And we're off. All right, buzz in to pick a value for the next question. This question comes out to around $3,500. Well, look what I found. Save the tree houses! Brace yourself, this might sting a little. How would environmentalist Julia Hill most likely prevent a lumber company from cutting down the Keebler Elves treehouse? She would sue the lumber company, she would destroy all the saws, she would move into the treehouse, or she would try to buy the forest. Environmental activist Julia Butterfly Hill lived in a tree named Luna from 1997 to 1999 to protest a lumber company's deforestation. I don't know, maybe I could see that. Living in the Keebler treehouse would be a lot of fun. You'd have all those cookies and crackers, and when you get bored, you could tie all the elves together and make them sing show tunes. Pick any amount. The total amount for this one is $1,000. Here's a little something I call Disaster is his middle name. Okay, heads up, this one is a fill-in-the-blank, so buzz in and type your answer as soon as you know it. Which president served during the eruption of Mount St. Helens, the 3 Mile Island nuclear accident, the Iran hostage crisis, and, not surprisingly, created the Federal Emergency Management Agency? Go on, do it! All that crap happened during the presidency of Jimmy Carter. No wonder he created the Federal Emergency Management Agency in '79. Of course, none of those things gave Carter as much experience dealing with disaster as he already had from dealing with his brother Billy. Time to pick a value. The total amount for this question is $3,750. Let's have a big warm welcome for Preparedness for Losers 101. All right, let's see who is listening. What does FEMA stand for? Federal Emergency Management Association, Federal Emergency Medical Association. Thanks for paying attention. You got it. That's very good. If this were an actual emergency, you'd be the one responsible for dragging all the dumb kids to safety. Pick an amount. This one comes in at $2,500. Well, what do we have here? Programmable presidents. Once again, it's time for Robot Theater! On today's episode, a robot thespian will be reciting a famous historical quote. As always, please hold your applause till the end. Take it away, robot.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself, and rain, and of course rusting.
Okay, alright, that's enough.
Storms,
Stupid robots can never stick to the script.
Insects, and maybe aluminum siding salesmen.
Quiet. So, tell me, who uttered this famous line? Douglas MacArthur. Why, these famous words were uttered by none other than FDR. In fact, those words were so popular that FDR started applying them to everything. Like his less popular quote, "The only pie we have to fear is blueberry." How about a value? Okay, keep close tabs on that value. You're about to take on a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is a lemon and garlic storm front is coming. Now I'm going to read off 7 things, and you have to tell me whether each one is a weather storm or a Middle Eastern dish. As you see, hey, I'm ready if you are. Give me 30 seconds on that clock. And we're off. Falafel. Raufel. Kebab. Kaboop. Monsoon. Hummus. Last one. Tabbouleh. That's all she wrote. Goodness gracious, dis, dat, whatever, you had it down. Let's look at your new score. Well, you know what they say. Good things happen to good people. Pick a value. Okay, well, this question is worth exactly $3,750. Coming at you. A time to chill. Eyes forward, we're going. Bad boy. What did Matthew McConaughey do when they came for him? Ran outside wearing only pink high heels, slapped a cop, tried to make a getaway in his Ford Bronco, or continued his naked bongo playing. McConaughey's bongos were banging. And he was playing the drums, too. You know, at least the guys who get arrested on the show Cops have the decency to put on soiled undershirts. Buzz in for your amount. This one comes in at around 2,250 smackers. Your category's gonna be trucking down to prison. Okay, free your mind. If Dr. Richard Kimball mistakenly thinks Jerry Garcia killed his wife, whom will he be chasing? The no-legged man, the one-eared man, the three-toed man, or the nine-fingered man? Hey, if you got a minute, take a look at this. Jerry Garcia lost his middle finger on his right hand in a childhood accident. I've got to find this nine-fingered man.
Oh, chill out, man. I got a couple extra tickets to the show next week. I'll sell you one. But do that thing with your mouth again first.
What are you talking about? I didn't do anything with my...
Oh, yeah, that's it. Cool.
Time to choose a value. Let's have a look at this question's value. $3,500. This category is incontinent cattle. Why say, look everybody, it's Pecos Bucky, and he's back from vacation.
That's right. I went running with one of them there bulls over there in Spain. Tried to lasso me one. Big feller. Woo!
Wow, Bucky, that must have been great.
That running bull I lassoed? Turned out he had the runs.
Oh.
Stinkier than a dead skunk wearing a dirty diaper in the slaughterhouse. Woo! Anyway, since one of them running bulls had the runs, what city was full of BS? Is it...
The running of the bulls takes place each year in Pamplona, Spain. Followed shortly thereafter by the hosing down of Pamplona.
Yeah, it's the best part. Holden City gets to be one big slip and slide. Woo!
Get away from me. Take a value. The value for this one is $1,500. For your enjoyment, separating the men from the poultry. Now, have you ever noticed in those natural disaster movies, there's always one guy who runs away like a chicken when the stuff goes down? Well, how about this? If that guy literally ran away like a chicken, which of the following would be true? He'd run away at half the speed. He'd be propelled by an extra toe. His knees would bend backwards, or he'd hop on both feet. The knee joint on a chicken bends in the opposite direction of the human knee. And remember, kids, the chicken's shin bone is connected to the chicken's knee bone. The chicken's knee bone is connected to the deep fryer. The deep fryer is connected to the outlet, which makes the chicken taste so yummy. Buzz in for the value. Oh, you're gonna want to grab this one. $11K. What in the... I can't read this.
It's time for
Just unscramble the anagram, buzz in, and type it in. You move fast, you get more cash. We're going to start this question out at 11K. Okay, see if you can unscramble this phrase. Frog Stumper. I'm pretty sure it's a character from a movie. Now's the time to type in your answer and hit that return. Yep, Forrest Gump, the man who taught us that any idiot can succeed. You owe a lot to that man, don't you? Grab that value. Here's what we're looking at. $5,000. Up next, what'd you say? So, I got a new t-shirt, but it's got this weird Bible verse on it. See if you can figure it out. The race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong. I'm sorry, it's on the back, so it's hard to read. Nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill, but time and chance happeneth to them all. What does that mean? He who dies with the most toys wins. Respect my authority. Life's a crapshoot, or why must I be surrounded by freaking idiots? Speaking of swift, I see you can't count on anything. Could all go to hell in a handbasket in a minute. Gee, you know, it sort of reminds me of Jesus' last words to his apostles. Love thy Lord, life's a beach, and have a nice day. Go ahead and choose a value. Okay, here you go. $27.50. I think it's about time to take care of those pesky insects. Get ready to bug out. And remember, simply buzz in to kill those bugs that don't belong to the set. We're going to be looking at a final round value of $27.50. Fire! Fire! Just kidding, I'm kidding. Let's get on with it. Scooby-Doo characters, buzz in when you see one that's not. Atlantic hurricanes in 1999. When you see one that wasn't, buzz in.
Noise.
People who ran for president. Brands of sneakers. Famous serial killers. Olympic track events.
100 meters. 400-meter hurdles. 400 meters steeplechase.
Stinging insects.
On it. Dung beetle.
Not bad, not bad. Shall we move along here? Buzz in for the amount. Here's what you can win on this one. $47.50. Well, if it isn't my old friend, Love, Sumerian style. Okay, I've been looking at a really old newspaper here. Why don't you listen to this and see if you can tell me what character from mythology placed this personal ad. Single Sumerian male in search of single Mesopotamian princess and cuneiform tablet on which to write my 4,000-year-old epic. Noah was in a kiddie pool compared to the flood in my story. Love will be ours. The great god wills it. Interesting. Now, who placed the ad? Gilgamesh, Gargamel, Grendel, or Mahabharata? Gilgamesh is the hero of a Sumerian legend discovered on stone tablets dating back to 2000 BC, which tells the earliest known version of the Great Flood story, which is not yet quite as old as the original Honey, I Have to Work Late story. Value time. For this one, I'll give you 2,500. May I introduce single white female seeking sport utility vehicle to ride. Let's see how you handle this one. If you were fleeing police, for example, on a Los Angeles freeway in let's say a 1994 Ford Bronco, white, what kind of mileage could you expect? 10 miles per gallon, 17 miles per gallon, 24 miles per gallon, or 33 miles per gallon? If you were ever involved in a high-speed chase in a 1994 Ford Bronco, you'd probably get about 17 miles per gallon. Let's see, figure a 25-gallon gas tank. Hey, you wouldn't have to stop for gas until almost Burbank. Go ahead and pick an amount. You might want to put on your breathing apparatus for this one. We're going down. You are about to embark upon the attack. You should already know how this works. So let's get right to it. Here's your clue. The aliens have landed. Anal probes for everyone. Nicely done, huh? Let's see what you did to your score. There it is. Wow, that was an intense game. That was really thrilling. You were by far the best player we had. Now do me a favor. Look to your left, now look to your right, and repeat after me.
You don't know Jack! Mr. Johnson's time travel elixir can take you to the future.
Me?
Yes, you.
Really? How?
Responsibility was going to be immense. That's when I decided to visit National American Bank and Trust. I had problems, and they offered solutions. You see, my friend Larry works there as a janitor, and he loaned me $50 so I could buy a one-way bus ticket to Daytona and get a fake driver's license. Suddenly, my responsibilities vanished, and I was able to go back to visiting strip clubs. Thanks, National American.